Good morning. I didn't make it to Preacher's Rock. I actually slept really good. And between staying at the hotel and not sleeping well, and then my accident last night, or the other night, I didn't get in. I didn't get in until almost midnight. So I was a little sleep deprived. So today or last night, I fell asleep pretty hard and slept pretty good. Woke up before midnight and was a little cold, so I threw on my little light jacket here and I was fine. As you can see, my face is swollen. The cuts and stuff are fine. They're crusty, but they're fine. And I'm ready to pack up and get going. I can't do breakfast this morning. I mean, I could have a sweet bar, honey bun or something, but I washed my face last night to make sure, pollen and the dust and the sweat. And I used up 99% of my water. So learning lesson now is at 4 o'clock or close to 4 o'clock, fill up with 2 liters of water so that I have plenty of water at my campsite if I'm not close to a water source. The closest water source is about a mile down the road, mile and a half down the road. And last night when I realized I was almost out of water, I was beat. So I wasn't going to do a roundabout of 2.5 miles, 2 miles, just to get a liter of water and so I could have breakfast. So we'll just have breakfast. I'll have breakfast a little bit later. But the view is beautiful. The sun should be coming up here. Oh, it's starting to get brighter and brighter. I won't see the sunrise, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. I'm also going to try to use my camera today as my recorder. Well, some of my recording. The one-person view, I'm going to use my GoPro, but anything else, I'm going to try to use my camera. I've got some good bruising underneath my eyes. I was wondering about that. So, okay, I'll see you after I pack everything up. Okay, so I'm placed up my area, no garbage, nothing left behind. Got some learning lessons from last night with the extra water that I need to clean my face. I am going to make sure I have 2 bottles of water before I decide to camp out. I woke up this morning, I don't have any water, so I'm gonna have to hike to the first water source and fill up, which is fine. It's only a mile, 1.2, something like that. And then the real good water source is 3 miles away. So it's gonna take a few minutes. It's 8 o'clock. I feel great. My face is really puffy, but nothing hurts. And I'm ready to get it going. I'm gonna try to get to the edge of the bear area. There's an area on the map that requires you to have bear containers. I'm gonna try to get there before noon. If I get there before noon, then I'll push through it. But if I can't get there by noon, I'm not gonna push through it. So, the gentleman that passed me earlier, his name is Blaze of Glory, and he is going to name me Faceplant. He said he's been thinking about me ever since he saw me there at the kitchen. So I did read a comment from last night, since I had good cell phone signal, that somebody on Facebook said faceplant.
So I won't argue with it. I will be now face plant. Awesome. I guess it's better than trips or falls long and hard or something stupid. So I will take the face plant. I'm gonna keep moving. He's gonna try to make it to Lance restoration site, but I mentioned to him that there is a campsite right before the bear container area that he might consider, since Lance is only 4 miles away right now. That's an awful early stop, in my opinion. That, and as I'm coming through, I've already found 5 other sites or 4 other sites. This is another site right here that's just right off the trail. That's a beautiful site too. This would have worked for me. So I'm gonna hope that sites are plentiful through this section due to the fact that the bear container area probably discourages a lot of campers, a lot of hikers. But with Neil Gap so close, I can see how people just push through so they can stay at the hostel that's there, or they can call for the other 2 hostels, Green Dragon and Above the Clouds, because they will slack pack you almost all the way to the Tennessee border, I guess, which I have no intention in any slack packing anymore, except for going up the approach trail. And even then, I think the approach trail is more than doable on a full pack. It shouldn't be that hard if you've prepared yourself like I have. Okay, I'm coming up on my first water supply to try to have some breakfast, maybe, if there's enough water. And the water supply looks good. It's not draining as much as I would hope, but you can see it. I think I'll get enough for some drinking water and then move on to the next one. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my plan. So Blaze of Glory just passed me. I'm gonna sit here. This looks terrible if you're looking at it, but it has good flow right there if you want to get it from there. But I was able to go up here, and that opened up a little stream so I could fill up my pack. And I'm going to sit here and drink like 2 liters of water. I'm going to use it to clean my face. I'm going to have breakfast, and I'll still have time to make it to my location that I want to get to. He's going to try to make it to Lance recreational site, but I need water and I need breakfast. Well, I'm here at Woody Gap, 20 miles past the southern terminus. Got bathrooms. It's a nice little area. Garbage cans. Clouds have come in. I wish the sun was out, keep you warm. But this is what we got. Yep. Woody Gap. Go that way and you can get down to Dahlonega. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a heck of a climb. Zigzagging with rock steps and big rocks in the way. This is definitely a challenge. Thank goodness I had breakfast this morning. But yeah, it's a cloudy sky today. So, but if you could tell, I don't know if you can see that. That's the path way down there. So we're climbing pretty good. And I still got a ways to go. So this is Preacher's Rock. I can see where sunrises would be beautiful here. You can see in the distance where the sun should be, but because of the cloud cover, it's not. But yeah, it's a climb. I think Sarah might change her mind on this one, because that is a heck of a climb. But there's a lot of people going up and down, I saw. So it's doable. And there's campsites. So I'll have to let her see it and let her make a decision. She'll see this video when it posts. So I'll be curious what she says when she sees it. Now back on the trail. I just passed the last good water supply. There was some college students there that hiked in and stayed the night. Just taking a long weekend is what they told me. They were nice enough to fill the bottle that I had drank out of a little bit. So I'm 100%. There won't be another one until I get into the Bear area. So I want to make sure I have a full water in case I decide I don't want to go into the Bear area tonight or today. But it's still early. It's just past 11 o'clock. So I think I'm going to make it to that stopping point before noon. If not, it's gonna be really close. So I'm gonna have to really look at the map and make a decision if I'm moving further or not. I don't want to overdo it. I will admit that adrenaline from yesterday, wanting to be back out here, has went away. But I still have determination to keep going. I think with everything that happened the other day, I'm a little weaker today from it with the swelling and stuff. So I'll plan as I go. I think that's the best bet for me, is planning as I go. So if you're watching this video, there is a creek right before Lawrence Recreational Area. That is not the last water supply. This one's a lot better than that one that is marked. I don't know how to mark it on the map. So hopefully whoever's hiking through here pays attention, but there's the water supply right before Lawrence Restoration Area. So this is a pretty good campsite if you're deciding to stop here. There's some good water. So the climb out of Lance why can't I say that word right? The climb out of Lance Restoration Area is a doozy. It's just climb. I'm I'm gonna have to have lunch here. I think I'm gonna make lunch after I get to the top, and it looks like I'm about to go back down. The climb out of that area is a good climb. It definitely gets you warm. If you were cold at the bottom, you definitely will be warmed up. Woo! Let's see if it tells me. My watch says I'm 3,200 feet in the air. I don't know how much I was down there, but I feel like I did the whole 32 feet just now. 3,200 feet just now. The views are beautiful, but the mountains are still higher. I could see them out there. Woo! Clouds are coming in. It didn't say rain was coming, but there could be a scattered thunderstorm, it said. Maybe. I can see some blue here and there, but I see lots of dark clouds in that direction. It's 12 o'clock. I think I'm gonna have some lunch, get some energy back so I can make it to Bull Gap tonight. I think that's where I'm gonna shoot for. If not, if I can't get there by 5:35, I guess I will see about getting a hostel. That's not really what I want to do, since I've only been out here one night, really. But I don't want to get trapped anywhere. So yeah, it's lunchtime. Well, lunch is over. While I was sitting there, Blaze and Pathfinder come up the hill. Blaze is going to stop right before the bear area. It's 12:30. I find it hard for me to want to stop there when I'm only 8 miles away from Bull Gap, which shoots me right through. That leaves me short time to get into Neal's Gap. I really wanted to look around there, maybe look at buying a new bag, a squeeze bag for my filter. Mine has got 2 pinholes now in it, so I might be able to fix those with my repair kit for my tent, or I just leave it alone. I'm just afraid it's going to tear and blow out. The Blood Mountain is coming, and that is going to be a good climb. Pretty much, I'll be dedicated to making it through, regardless if the climb's bad or not. Like I said, it's 7-8 miles left. So Jared's Gap was where it was started of the bear area. Lots of beautiful campsite. There was even water on a hike, but I'm an optimist, and I'm gonna shoot for the distance. I'm making it to Bull's Gap tonight. And I say tonight because I think I might be able to get there before the night. We'll see. Good water supply right before the mountain, so I topped off, and I got another extra bottle because the next water supply is off trail, and I'm really not in the mood to be putting extra mileage in. Whoever did this trail, I want to thank them for the stairs. I also want to know if, was there another route you could take? I guess not. Everybody wants to be at the top of the mountain. So, there is a lot of slack packers out here. People staying at the Green Dragon and Above the Clouds hostel. Somebody said some other one, but I wasn't sure of it. By the way, tuna might not have been the best idea for a hard hike. So I should be getting to the top here. And I think, yes it is. There is Blood Mountain Shelter. Whew. Whoever built that, you're awesome. Ooh. There it is. That's a heck of a climb. Pretty high up. I'll look around to see if I can have a better view. I'm not too interested in climbing anymore. But that's the rock house. You want to see inside? Here we are. Man. Everybody says it stinks. I don't smell anything. Dirt. I don't see any mice running around. I see the logbook. Oh, I see a spot to climb up higher. Let's see. I'm not taking my pack with me. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's go. Oh, hi little birdie. Oh my goodness. Okay, it was worth climbing. Pretty good views. Wow. Ooh, it's cooling me down too. Wow. Okay. We can't camp here. I don't have a bear container. Bear containers are required for this whole area. I know. I've said it 100 times probably. Oh. That means we got to get going. We can't goof off. Okay, one last look. Sweet. Give you an idea of what the downward path is like. It's like lots of rocks, steps, but they're far apart and in between. And the markers are far apart and in between. So trying to make sure you're on the path is difficult. This is definitely not going to make tree trunk happy going down all that. It's whew. I mean, it's a heck of a climb. Whoever does this on their own, just to go up there and say hi or anything like that, you guys are superstars. Look what I see. We're almost out of here. I think that's where we're headed. We'll find out here in a minute. So, here I am at Neal's Gap, one of the only businesses that the trail actually goes right through the building. Here are the famous shoes in the trees people have thrown up when they've gotten here and they've swapped out their shoes. There's the walk-through right there. We're gonna go in. I hear they have good pizza. So I'm out of Neal's Gap. I ate a pizza, resupplied some water, and a different kind of electrolyte. The IV stuff that I got is just so sweet. I'm gonna try this other one, and then I'll have to get the extra ones I have out of my box that Sarah's gonna bring. My wife is going to bring when we meet up in Hiwassee. I was looking for a new squeeze bag, but they didn't have any in stock. The only thing he had was this tiny little thing, and I didn't want that. I wanted something with 1 liter. 1 liter or 2 liters. That way I can do it in one shot when I reservice when I fill my bottles up. I did get an extra water bottle. That way, when I'm coming into camp, I have some extra water for washing my face. As you can tell, Neal Gap, not Neal's, Neal Gap is a climb out. I'm going to Bull Gap. I filled up all my water bottles there. I am back at Neal Gap. The water supply up here is off the trail pretty good, so I'd rather hike it in. I know it added 8 pounds to my bag, which is terrible, but it's sitting fine, and I'm almost there. It was only like a mile 0.2, something like that, so it won't hurt me. I'm gonna have 3 liters with me all the time, just when I'm finishing out my hikes, wherever I decide to stay at each night, I'll fill up 3 liters so I have them. I don't want to wake up in the morning and not have breakfast or water to brush my teeth with. You know, the civilized things. So that's where I'm at right now. As you might tell, I'm in my tent. I made it to Bull's Gap. Everything's good. Nice, I think it's just a little over 14 miles. I'm out of the bear area. This is on the outskirts. Food's hung. I had dinner at Neil's Gap, a delicious pizza. And the guy was trying to get me to stay the night. You know, this is their prime time. So trying to get me to get a room and wash up and everything. I think they even offer showers and laundry for just people going through, but I passed it up. I wanted to get to camp. I got here just a little after 5, so that was nice. Everything's set up. I'm not going to do dinner, and I'm going to take my medicines and call it a night. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate you sticking there with me. Have a good night. Bye.